Hello, World Wide Web. I am Blur. I want to suck your blood. The ghostess, ultimate hostess with the mostest. The next huge vlogger, global. Welcome to Insomniac Theater. No, welcome to Insomniac in Seattle. No, Sleepless in Seattle. No, welcome to Sleepless in Blur. Get it? Rattled in the brain, addle, spin the dreidel thingamajig, cause that's what my brain is feeling like right now. Scrambled eggs, you ever see that commercial? This is your brain on Blur. We're gonna touch on some big topics in Tropic of Cancer, Pacific Ocean. No, I'm gonna touch big on some big global topics here, right? I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't watch the news. That comes to one of my philosophies. Don't pay attention to anything negative that you can't change. If you can't change it, bloop, get rid of it. Focus on things you can change. Exude the love energy. This is a place with no expectations. This might run for who knows how long. Talk about what you want. You could talk while I talk. If you can't sleep, that's even better. There is no format. I could rip a page from the book. It is blank. It is blank, like sometimes I wish my brain was blank. Holy cow, sometimes I gotta be careful, man, because I have one of those nipple moments, man. Like freaking. I have those freaking bigger than a quarter nipple. Makes me think I'm like an alien. It's actually bigger than. It's a little bigger than that. Was gross. I'm sorry to do that to you. I'm so sorry. Can't sleep. Doing better than ever. I got the green tea. Green tea really is green. What is it in there? Not anthocyanins, not flavonoids, flavanoglycans. Something that boosts the immune system. That's a big part. I want to say, get into the immune system. Because it can divert you from a lot of problems while you get your mind together, your spirit and your emotions. If you can, keep the physical machine. I hate these things, man. These things, they cause us nothing but drama. Where you going, planet? These things, these machines. I'm actually getting more muscle now. I'm committed to the gym, everyday gym, church, comedy for 30 days. It's not going so good. This was day one. I didn't get to watch much comedy because the computer's so slow. It seriously felt like 5 hours to upload a couple vids. A couple vlogs. It took so long. And so, I need to fix that darn computer. It's killing me. It's killing me. That, and I need to get some video editing software, because I see some people using the video editing software, and it looks real cool. I'm figuring get video editing software, and just look at every single effect and special thingamajig in the editing software, go from one to one, come up with some sort of creative idea for each thingy. Who knows, they could have 50 to 100 different things. Boom, that's 50 to 100 different vids. If I get that computer working fast, smooth like it should be running, smooth like water, it shouldn't be stopping and freezing and taking 5 minutes for me to message someone one comment. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It drives you freaking mad, right? I'm gonna have to shut that AC off. Hold on for 1 second, man. I'll keep talking though. What are you gonna talk about? The gibberish? You're gonna talk about this? You're gonna talk about the aliens, the extraterrestrials? You're gonna talk about this? You're gonna talk about faith in God? You're gonna talk about this? You're gonna talk about that? You're gonna talk about this? You're gonna talk about this? You don't know. This. Some people have a teddy bear. I don't have a teddy bear. But if my beloved Melanie sent me a teddy bear, then I would have that when I sleep. But I have this. Some people have a pillow, a blanket, a favorite shirt, a special pair of boxers, or what are those things called? Panties. Didn't mean to make this X-rated for anybody that's too young watching this. That's not a bad word, but just get off that blank, delete. Some people have, I have a plan. Some people have the, I don't know, stuff. I have this. And I got the finger, it goes like this with the finger, and this finger on top. You just hold it while you sleep, and you keep putting more energy in it. I had these 3 crosses, right? That's 6. I had these 3 crosses, right? That been with me through a lot of death and stuff that I faced. I actually gave it to the woman I love, man. I've known her 15 years. She loved me when I lost my soul, so I couldn't sleep tonight because I'm thinking about her. I'm going to get a little brutally honest here with you. Because this is Insomniac Theater plus Sleepless in Blurp. This is for the Insomniacs, okay? That you know you're not alone. I don't want to get random and forget what I'm about to say. Couldn't sleep thinking about the woman I love, right? But I've known her for a long time. She loved me when I lost my soul. And then she came back into my life when I got my soul back. And so I know spiritual connection. She feels me. She's trying to fight it. I know she loves me. I know she does. I'm doing my telepathic. I am a telepathic wizard. Keeping her up at night. If she sees this, she will know. Darn it, Phil. That's what you're doing. I will keep her up at night. I will wake her up when she sleeps. I will enter her dreams. And I will make her yell out, Phil, Phil, while she's sleeping. And then that Bourne dude that she's sleeping next to, Bourne Orn, she'll be screaming out, Phil, Phil, and then it'll be his worst nightmare. He'll wake up. You know when people wake up and their eyes are like, in the like movies, like comedies, they wake up from something that's real funny, and it's like, I can't do it. I can't act. And then he has to confront her, and he's thinking that she's in love with the other guy, Phil, that she works with, Philip Agresta. Yo. So what? I'm a little Taylor Swift, man. If I was rich, I would be making music videos, but I'd be making good ones about her, though. You know what I mean? It's nothing but love, but this is the truth. So, I've learned to go with the flow, right? Don't force anything. I've been feeling more, stronger, connected to her. I know she's gonna ring me soon. I know. You don't know when you know someone so good. They could pretend, but you know. You know. You see how you're probably looking at me like I'm an alien? The same goes for her, boy. Trust me. So, either way, I'm following the God path, right? I gotta keep myself in track right now. I have to help myself if I want to help other people. Self-help guru has begun. I have no ego. I'm nothing now, right? Whatever. But I'm gonna start putting stuff out there with the self-help realm. I gotta make it through this month strong. If I can't prove that I can make it through at least a month, I can't even get started here. I have to make it through a month, right? Go to church, gym, comedy every day. Keep myself busy. You know what I did? You know what I did? You know what I did? Type into Google, people giving away money for free. There's this one philanthropist. Dude, a woman, I don't know who it is. I keep going. They say go to the website every month, right? And put what you want to do. And they'll give you money, your dreams. I just put last month was bad. I put the whole blur thing and that wasn't good. That doesn't sound good. So this month I put it lightheartedly. I'm like, my name is Phil. I'm disabled. I got some disabilities, and if you made it this far into the video, there's no way that you could say that I don't have some disabilities. Since a kid, man. Since a kid, I'm talking like the age of 5. Remember that from 40-Year-Old Virgin? I'm talking about the age. I've been gangbang. I'm talking spoons. I'm talking about the age of 5. Alright, I'll shut up. This is it, man. The moment of truth. How many times do I say that? This is it, man. Success is here. Redemption. Anyone else feel that word at all? Redemption. Am I the only one that seeks redemption? I know it's not true. Holy cow, I just got totally boring on your ass, boy. An insomniac. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter what I look like. How I come off to anybody on YouTube right now. It doesn't matter. I could be raw honesty. I could show my weaknesses. I do this. I show my weaknesses, my vulnerabilities, my ugly side, my sensitivities, how screwed up I am. I show my stupidity. Because honesty equals power. The knuckles are supposed to crack, but they never do. It would be hot to do like a Bruce Lee thing when I did that. Power. I don't know how those guys do that with the cracked knuckles. My knuckles never crack, man. The theory, some people say it's unhealthy. But Bruce Lee, man. Yeah, but he was only 26, though. He would crack all... How the heck would he do that, man? He would crack everything. And instantly, when he would crack, he would be 100% flexible. To the full range. Okay. I think I have passed the video is over. You've met me though now. You've met me. You ever have anyone on the internet say to you, nice to meet you? Or nice to hear from you? I just come out with the whole truth, man. Nice getting some typings from you. Nice to read you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I love that. Nice to meet you on the internet. What the heck? Okay. I'll level with you. We're talking about insomnia, right? How the heck do you sleep naturally? I'm an Aries, right? I'm an intense freaking Aries. You know Aries, the most fiery of the signs, the first sign? I literally can't swim. I've never been able to float. The woman I'm in love with is a Pisces. They say, what do they say, man? You gotta either let the Pisces swim to you, or good luck trying to catch a Pisces. The fish in the ocean, and they're like, oh, for an Aries, Pisces would be hell, because what does water do to fire? You know how much water I drink? I have hyperhidrosis disorder, my hands sweat. Like, I drink so much water, it never puts out the flame. I need my flame put out. Twin flames, man, complete opposites. Of course we're going to be the complete opposite signs. The first, most masculine sign, Aries, fire. And Pisces, the most feminine of the signs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The most feminine, the most watery of the signs. I'm like, put out my fire, but no. To catch that Pisces, you gotta evaporate the whole ocean. So I'm on point. I'm on point. Stay on point. Stay on point. Washington, stay on point. Stay on point. Stay on point. I'm on point now. I'll go to church. I'll go to, I don't care what I gotta do. Church, gym, AANA, media, whatever, meetings, church, society bulletins, like, at town hall meetings. I'll do anything to keep myself busy while I keep getting closer to God. Keep moving. They say we all have a purpose, but we must move towards it. We can't stay stagnant, but we can't force anything. Everything is a freaking contrast. Contrast is my word. No one understands that my name means contrast. I'm blur. I'm in the middle of it. Both spectrums, I see them all. I've been to the lowest depths of hopelessness. Now it's my duty to reach beyond the stars before I leave here. And I leave behind a blaze of glory. Document my life till my last breath. It's my duty to be excited about the last breath of leaving this place for something better, a higher intelligence. Eternal beings. Leave that with the world so that they know. If you're suffering, you're hopeless, give up this life, man. Look forward to the afterlife. You really must break through and connect, because it's a hard thing to sell, faith in God. It's a hard one, because you know what? Even with all the death that I faced, over 50 deaths, out-of-body experiences, soul's been through the ringer. I know this is a physical machine. If a truck was to ride into me right now, I'd be like, I'm not afraid to get killed quickly. Plane going down. Alright, God, this is awesome. I'm going to be in the afterlife, and I'm going to be like, I knew it. And then I'm going to ask questions. I want to know answers to this life. I want to know all the answers. And you know what? Half of them are going to be like, I knew it. And half of them are going to be like, holy cow, I would have never thought that. It's going to be awesome. The afterlife is going to be freaking awesome. The afterlife away from this freaking machine that I feel causes so many problems. But if I was to, I know I'm going to live with. What about that ghost theory, right? The ghost hunters or whatever. It was in the Yahoo News. They're like, Einstein already proved it. He proved it. They didn't even realize he proved the existence of ghosts or spirits or whatever you want to call it. The lost souls. We all know. The ghosts or the in-betweeners or whatever. That's where I would have been. If I would have died during the 13 years of the lost souls, I would have been the lost freaking soul. What the heck do you do when that happens? That's freaking madness. But Einstein, that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's already here in the universe or whatever. However he defined that, whatever it is. But I think it's cool, though. I think it's cool that the science world has now opened up the doorways to faith in God. Yup, it's true. If you don't know, look it up. That they've actually taken a spin on where it has actually, like, a lot of scientists believe in God, that universal. When your mind is expanded and you realize the universe, and you realize how, if you look around, you could notice how complex everything is. It didn't just happen by chance, man. Everything is so complicated, and sometimes that's where people draw back. Like, we're human beings. How could we fully understand? This is where trust comes in. You have to trust. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? If you don't trust, that's the worst that could happen. Go for the best outcome. Freak. I've always felt that evil realm. So weird. I've always felt it. I never, ever went on that side. I never cried. I passed the brink of death. I was a death walker. But I never went. I was never evil. Never. This is why I stand before you, alive. I can't believe I'm alive in 2013. A lot of the old friends are gone. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have a voice in this world at all, and I don't yet. But what do they call that? Intelligent design. When you go look up species like caterpillars, butterflies, you see all these different artistic creations. You ever hear the saying, we're made in the image of God? We're miniature creators. We're all walking around the earth creating stuff. And the most alive people are the creative ones. It's all, if you open your eyes, it's all there. Pieces fit, and then there's pieces that are impossible to fit. Just look at how complex it is, man. This is what I'm saying. Expand your mind. If your mind is closed, open it to the possibilities. Just open it. And once you feel that God energy, everything changes. Like, holy cow, what the heck is that energy? Fear is the killer. Fear is the killer. Fear and doubt. Doubt, I learned, is the opposite of faith. I've always had a huge problem with doubters in my life. You know what I'm talking about, people always doubting me. You know, like, I like Will Smith, that saying. He said he got sick of people telling him what he can't do. So he did everything. You know what? Screw everybody. I'm doing it all. Go empty wildest dreams, especially if you're like me and you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And you've kind of already died and your life has passed you by, and you know the next step is the end. Just go for it all. There's nothing to fear. Love the journey. It's going to be painful. It's going to be all sorts of stuff. Embrace it. Now back to the physical machines. This is a theory that I came up with. Get out of here, globe. I love you, but go. The physical machines. It's more than just a vessel. It's also a doorway. There's so many chemical reactions within these physical machines. Okay? I've learned this because I'm a hormonal mess. I'm a chemical mess since a kid, since 5. My hands are sweating, hyperhidrosis disorder. I was addicted to laughter throughout my whole childhood. Addicted to laughter. What does that do? A chemical release, like a drug. I'm a highly chemicalized person. Went through the childhood laughter. Lost my soul before I turned adult. So laughter, life of fantasy, boom, reality, lost soul, horror. Now, level 3. Super Saiyan 3. Ah! Redemption. Redemption, baby. I need it. I can't do anything here without redemption. I can't imagine redemption. It's a facade to me now. But tonight is the first night. At that moment that I just did, I actually, for the first time in my life, right now on this freaking video, I actually got a taste of redemption. I've never tasted it before till this moment that just passed. I freaking just tasted it. Redemption. Oh my God. I can't believe I just tasted redemption for the first time. This is the problem though, you know. Told you. My name means contrast. I feel the redemption. I feel hot on its trail. If I go after it with force, I'll lose it. I have to chill back now. This is where church, gym, laughter comes in. And I go with the flow, whatever it is. You'll see in my videos, I say I'm going to do stuff, I fail. Throughout all these 400 videos, there has been so many failures. Who cares? I might fail on this 30-day. But you know what? I have to go to church, the gym, and I need to laugh as a healing process. So there's no like pressure, like if I miss a day at church or if I miss a day at the gym because my physical machine is freaking exhausted, you can't overtrain, right? Whatever, I keep going. I might just do this for the whole year. I want a whole year of stability and discipline and obedience. I freaking want obedience. I'm sick of people telling me like, oh, wow, why do you want to give up masturbation? It's natural. This is who I am. This is who I've become. I'm reborn. I'm like, I don't, like, it's okay for whatever other people do. We're free. I love the freedom. We are who we are. But it's not me anymore. Like, it's literally like razors to my spine. Any substance abuse or any type of lust, those are the two things that are self-destructive. I can't have anything to do with any of them. But you know what? For a soulmate, that's different. That's love. So that's not even lust, man. You do whatever you gotta do for your soulmate, man. You gotta be happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying in case she see this video. Yo, gotta be happy, man. But yo, I do this, right? I do this. I become a millionaire. I become a global voice. I document my life till my last breath. It's gonna be some type of ride, man. Become self-help guru. Self-help guru blur. I stand for the outcasted. You understand what I'm saying? The freakazoids. The ones that don't fit anywhere. The hopeless, the suffering. That the answer to life is death. But it's on God's terms. Nothing suicidal about that. You gotta wait. The clock ticking. Doesn't stop ticking. And you're like, yeah, I'm really excited for my departure, my ascension, my metamorphosis. I'm excited, but now that I'm not so worried about human life anymore, maybe I could actually be happy now. Because I'm not afraid of death anymore. And you know what? Since I'm not afraid of death, maybe I'll also figure out how to take the pain of being human. Because if I'm not afraid of death, one of the biggest fears that human beings go through, and if I learn how to take the pain of this world, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? Some sort of sick principle that I came up with. Pain threshold. Get it as high as possible, naturally. I said it before. The best way to get your emotional pain threshold higher is to not do anything to get through your emotions. This is a tough one. You could be going through some type of emotion and you crave a cigarette. You could be going through some type of emotion and I crave caffeine. No, this is decaf green tea, which means I'm doing better. You know what this would be if it wasn't decaf green tea? It would be 4 tea bags steeped to so black you can't even see through it. 4 tea bags and a shot. Wow, doesn't even give me energy. Just like, and then I'm tired all day. Emotional EQ, emotional quotient. Emotional pain. What's worse, emotional pain or spiritual pain? I don't know about that one. I would say it would have to be spiritual, because spiritual is the most important. So if you're going through spiritual pain, like losing your soul and then losing your mate, like I went through for 15 years, you can understand why I'm a little mad as a hatter. You see? This is it, man. I don't want to destroy what's going on. It's a complete contrast. I can't care. I can't have expectations of anything happening. I can't even make a real sad face. I can't have any expectations of anything good happening. But I must keep moving towards good things happening. But I can't try to force anything. I must go with the flow, which is actually has a yo, I could tell you. You want to learn something about self-help? You want your life to be easier? Don't try to force nothing. Just go with the flow. Accept yourself. There's a key to this, though. Everything's a contrast, conundrum, paradox, contradiction. You go with the flow, right? But you have to have golden intentions, right? You have to have good intentions. You have to have a heart of gold for this to mean anything. Because if you go with the flow and you're a terrible person doing bad things to people, that's not gonna mix well, man. Freak. There's one person in my life, out of my circle of life, that is spiritually in trouble. Tonight was the first night that I prayed for that person, because we're at odds because of the whole doubt thing. And either my pride or anger or whatever it was, someone you know in your whole life, man, I hate when people doubt. I hate it. I hate it when people doubt. Like you're never gonna amount to nothing, you're never gonna accomplish nothing. Ah, man, I hate that, because it's usually, that person usually is down on themselves, that they don't go after their dreams, or they live in agony that they never went after it, that they just don't believe in dreams when it's fact. People achieve great things. What about the whole age thing? Doesn't that just kill you? That freaking kills me. The whole age thing. Oh, you're too old to do this. Someone said that to me the other day. You're getting too old for what, dreams? I said that. What about that 102-year-old woman that just jumped out of a plane? What about DJ Ruth Flowers? She's closing in towards 90. I'm pretty sure. She's in her 80s. She's a DJ in France, man. She's all out there having parties, not getting drunk or on drugs. And she's a music producer. It's like, what about Confucius? What is his story? He didn't, become anything till he was in his 50s. And I forget the stories. Like, you have all these stories where anything is possible. Shout-outs to Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods, man. He was homeless and on drugs. I look at this dude now, man, he travels the world, right? And he's like fearless. He's like happy-go-lucky. He's going on. He's still addicted to food, but that's fine, man. You could tell that dude has God, man. He's happy-go-lucky. He's very loving towards people. He's not afraid of people. People like connect with him very easily. Like, they're not threatened by him. He doesn't get no mean energy. That's like that whole law of attraction. What you put out comes back to you. That's that. Yo, these people inspire me, man. All these people. So it's like Insomniacs out there, or anyone watching this video. What are we gonna do, man? Life is short for all of us. I never have a watch on when I do that. It's so temporary being here. So complex, man. There's no way to fix the world. It's the most complex equation, the most complex question. And then I came up with the theory that every question has an answer. It has to. The laws of the universal God. That every problem, that's the theory that I came up with. Every problem has to have a solution. Every single one of them. There's no problem that's unsolvable. We're talking about a hierarchy leading up to the creators, plural, of the universe. You understand? Planet Earth isn't even a speck of dust. There is no level of difference between the size of a human being to a flea to the universe. There's not. If you got down to the microscopic level of a flea, they would have a personality and a life. It would be completely bizarre, but they would have a life and a personality. I thought about that when there was like 50 mini spiders coming down from the ceiling. I never seen anything like it. Like a bigger spider must have had a whole, whatever they have, eggs. Spiders kill me. Ugh. I know it's Mother Nature. Spiders and mosquitoes. But I have gratitude, man. That's all we have here in Long Island, New York. That's what we worry about. Mosquitoes and spiders. I know someone out there's thinking, there's other stuff to worry about. What if you don't have safe sex? I don't have sex at all, man. I don't gotta worry about that shit. I'm just putting that out there, man. Break away from that stuff, man. Don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Break away. If something destructive, you got a temptation that could possibly harm you, break away, man. Break away from it. You don't need it. We don't need any of this stuff. This is so temporary. Like in the Matrix where they say, you know, that's interesting when they say like that all these human beings were just time, right? Till we get to the truth. Which my sixth contact with God was the meaning of life is actually death. So we gotta, but we gotta do it right though. So it's like these experiences that we have are just like they're momentary, immediate gratifications that go up through the receptors to the brain. Some people are born without fear genes. Some people don't feel pain. It's like, so what is reality, right? So it's like all these immediate gratifications that we think are making us happy. Sex, drugs, booze, all this stuff. Really self-destructive. Destructive to the body, the mind, the emotions, and the soul. The soul being the main one. And then I discovered the laws of love. The physical is the last part to come into the equation. The first is the spiritual. I waited my whole life, man, for the spiritual connection. And I have it now, and I will stay devoted to her till my last breath. Even if she never talks to me again, I feel her in spirit. The only person to ever attach to my heart and soul is her. Spiritual, then emotional, then mental. Then comes the physical, which most of us are impatient. I have problems with patience too, with certain things. I want my dreams, man. I want $1 million so I could be creative, make music videos, make my film, write books. I can't even have a voice. I can't even. I'm not complaining because I'm alright right now, but I don't have a credit card. I can't even go fix the computer and make it faster so that I don't get stressed out and sometimes lose my mind, and then I do something self-destructive. So, I'm saying break away from this human stuff. I will have my alien hat soon. We'll have an extraterrestrial on the hat. And then I will probably start putting out rap videos. Because I have now broken free. I am not afraid to die. And I could say it freely right here. Because I'm on God's terms now, God's time. And I will be happy to get out of this place. But let's see if something can get done while here. You've been blurred. Thanks for chilling, Insomniacs and everybody else. Peace out, homie. Oh, Stasis.